Why is the cop even talking to her? Fans confused as Caitlin Clark and Sophie Cunningham deal with a police officer mid-playoff game. The NBA playoffs have reached the semifinals. We have gotten some amazing matchups already, and one of them was Caitlin Clark's Indiana Fever vs Allisha Gray's Atlanta Dream. Fever have been going through a lot injury struggles recently. Just before the playoffs, Indiana fans got hit with a bad news. Fever released a statement around Caitlin Clark. Clark was ruled out of the WNBA playoffs. After being injured for weeks, Fever stars like Allisha Boston, Sophie Cunningham, Lexi Hull, and more stepped up and propelled them into the playoffs. Unfortunately, bad luck for the Fever did not end there. Soon Sophie Cunningham, Sydney Colson, Ari McDonald, Chloe Bibby, and Damaris Dantas joined Clark and were ruled out of the playoffs. Despite such hardships, Fever showed their mettle and overcame Atlanta Dream challenge. However, there was one thing that fans particularly weird during the playoff round 2 Game 3. Caitlin Clark, Sophie Cunningham, and rest of the Fever bench had to argue with a police officer on the court while one of the Fever stars was in pain. Fans were confused as to why a police officer was involved in a basketball game at all. Why is the cop even talking to her? One fan asked. Why would the officer do that? I'm telling you, the W is getting stranger and stranger, another fan said. I found it hilarious that they had a police officer come out there like 3 injured, out for the season. Players were gonna do something. Lol. Sophie didn't even flinch. One user shared his take. Officer has zero business on the court, much less telling WNBA players what to do. Another showed his frustration. Is law enforcement involvement in a fight normal in the WNBA? One used expressed confusion. This is so funny, what's up with the police officer? Like trying to back up Sophie and Caitlin? Like they're going to start a 3-woman injured riot, what? Oh lol. They're concerned for their teammate. She's policing the basketball court now. Too funny, Sophie and Caitlin are not budging. Another fan reacted. So as many times as players have stood on the court during times like those when someone is injured, now all of a sudden they got police doing this. I'ma watch and see if they do it to anyone else, if this happens in other games. One fan said. Clearly, the fans did not like the involvement of the police officer when the Fever bench was out of the seats after another possible injury to their teammate. Fever overcome Dream without Caitlin Clark. Dream got the lead on the tie, with the win in the first game. Dream won the game 80-68. Kelsey Mitchell's 27 points wasn't enough. This combined 40 points between Ryan Howard and Allisha Gray. Fever tied the series with Mitchell once again grabbing the most points on the court, 19. Fever won 77-60 as they restricted the Dream lineup to get any big points. Only 2 players from the team could get over double digits in points. Fever made a terrific comeback in the 3rd game to win the series. Indiana fans were jubilant when game ended at 89-87 in their favor. Kelsey Mitchell once again outscored everyone with 24 points. How far can Indiana Fever go without Caitlin Clark? Can they go all the way and pull out a miracle?